Good morning, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks, and today's little video is kind of a twofold purpose. One, you would be able to see when you're engraving on a wine glass, and this particular is a wine glass, but it's a stemless, and I'm doing them for a wedding this weekend. When you want to see what your size font looks like on the glass, it's very easily to take a picture, a photograph of the glass. And what we'll do here, so I won't mess this up, we'll make a complete duplicate of this. We'll just take this over here. But when you're wanting to do this, when you take a photograph and all cameras are different and they save it at different size files. So when I actually imported this photograph, it was huge. I mean, the photograph was huge file and huge setting because my camera just has a really nice megapixel. So anyway, you kind of need to get your measurements. And what I did, I drew a black hairline, or a black line, not really a hairline, around the object, or before I started with my photograph, and got it pretty close to the shape of the glass and made my measurements. It was 4.37 inches tall. It was 2.56 inches. And at the thickest part of the glass, it was 3.18. So, and then you bring in your photograph and you size your photograph to that size of glass. And as you can see there, our glass is way too big. So we're going to get it, and don't ever use these midpoint because it's going to squish. This is going to make it equal. And for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to take a lot of time and get this back to perfect. So let's just back up here. But it's really easy just to size your photograph to the size of your shape. And then you can actually take your lines and change them and make them more symmetrical to the glass. And then what I did for the video purposes, I just measured this. But so that's one. So it kind of shows you what you're going to be able to see on the glass. I mean, this is going to curve over the edge just a little bit, but it's all pretty much going to be visible and readable. But the second reason for the video is you could take this photograph that you worked on and even keep the sizes in there and have the font. And now you can take a screenshot of this. And there's a couple of ways to take a screenshot. I use a program called Snagit that I'm actually making this video with right now. So it does video and photographs, and you can save it as a JPEG. And almost anybody with an email can open a JPEG. And then that way your customer can see exactly what their font's going to look like on the glass. And then that way they might go, well, I don't like that font. Let's change that font. You know, before you test it on a glass and waste $4 or $5 or whatever on a glass, do it on the computer and then send it to the person. And then when they okay it, it's theirs. And that way you've got everything right and you make sure everything's right. Hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.